Following the completion of this first stage motor firing, there will be a delay of several seconds. This is the same time-lapse sequence that the propulsion system would experience in actual flight. During the delay after the end of the first stage burnout and before the ignition of the second stage motor, the missile simply coasts through space in unpowered flight, and the first stage separates from the missile and drops away. The second stage ignites and continues the powered flight of the missile. The jet flame of this motor lights up the protective barrier around the test stand. At a set time during the firing of the second stage motor, the thrust is terminated by a power device, and the warhead is separated to follow a ballistic trajectory to its pre-selected target. It is because of the increasing mobility of our armed forces that weapons are designed to possess built-in ruggedness to withstand the rigors of every type of terrain and to operate in all kinds of weather conditions with proven reliability. These requirements enable our weapons to keep pace with and support our far-ranging, fast-moving, hard-hitting Army troops. The Army's new generation of solid-fuel missiles fills the bill on all three requirements: mobility, ruggedness, and reliability to support our modern Army in the field. The Army industrial team is still at work to develop dramatic new advances in missilery. For example, this Nike Zeus missile, now in an advanced state of development, uses a type of command guidance system already developed for Nike Hercules. Test firings have proved the ability of the guidance system to intercept another missile in flight. In this test, a Corporal missile is launched. Standing ready for launch and intercept is a Nike Hercules. Photographic proof of the Nike Hercules intercepting the Corporal missile in flight is documented here in stop-motion photography. Leaping in the air like a bolt of lightning, Nike Zeus undergoes a test. In a remarkable photographic record, the 450,000-pound thrust of the booster terminates in flight. The booster separates, and the second stage ignites. The Nike Zeus system is in position underground here, ready to be fired. This underground launch facility, called a cell, provides better protection against enemy attack. With Nike Zeus, the Army is engaged in a program to confirm that a true defense against enemy intercontinental ballistic missiles is possible. Impressive as the Nike Zeus system is, in the final analysis, it is yet but another modern weapon, just as is the M14 rifle, produced for the specific purpose of providing the best support known for our fighting men, who first, last, and always serve as the ultimate defense of our country, and who now are backed up with a new generation of rockets and missiles, each with its own solid punch. Since the days of the American Revolution, the Army has called on American industry to help meet the defensive needs of our country. Many times, the results of Army industrial teamwork have benefited our country over and above its basic defense purpose. The Army's rocket and missile programs, as an example, have made important contributions to our nation's space achievements. This is Chet Huntley concluding this report on rockets and missiles of the United States Army.
The Big Picture is an official report for the armed forces and the American people. Produced by the Army Pictorial Center. Presented by the Department of the Army in cooperation with this station.
You want fast action, outdoor action, real man-sized action? Well, here's action that tops them all in the combat branches of today's Army. And now if you qualify, you can choose the action branch you want. Pick the artillery. Get in on the exciting missile and anti-missile field. Or pick the fast-moving armor. Work with the world's most up-to-date tanks. Or pick the mechanized infantry. The fast action branch for fast action outdoor guys. Whichever branch you pick, today's Army is the most mechanized freedom force ever assembled. So if you're for fast action, if you're an action kind of guy, take a long, strong look at today's Army. Pick one of the Army's 3 combat branches. The artillery, armor, or infantry. What's the next step? Into your Army recruiter's office.